Tango.
Now, that button is a little problematic. Make sure that you give it a good mash when you do it, okay?
Okay. Gillespie ground, Cessna 6400 Quebec is at Golden State, taxi 27 right with Tango.
Cessna 00 Quebec, Gillespie ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Bravo, Delta.
Bravo and Delta to 27 right, 60 Quebec, or 00 Quebec.
Contact is 53 to Juliet. CFA request FC going to 7 right with Tango.
Dutchess 6632 Juliet, Gillespie ground, runway
Now,
27 right, taxi
If
via
that
Delta,
push to
cross
talk
runway
button
35.
fails on you, you know you have another one down here, right?
Yeah.
So you can push that and talk. You just have to have a third hand, but you can do it. Now, the other thing we'd like to do when we taxi, we're going to start a procedure at Golden State and just lean it a little bit.
Okay.
Try to keep from loading the plugs up. The hotter it is, the more you may need to do that. Oh, other way. There you go. And wiggle off to the right a little bit. He's awful tight on you. He did the same thing because he's got bigger wings than you do here. Okay. Having a little trouble finding the center line, isn't he?
Gillespie ground, good morning again, Aztec 5587 Yankee. We are at wing over, we have Tango taxi IFR.
Aztec 5587 Yankee, Gillespie ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Bravo, Delta.
Bravo Delta 27 right for Aztec 87 Yankee.
Aztec 87 Yankee, just want to verify you copied the climb rate on the clearance.
Yeah, we can comply with that for Aztec 87 Yankee.
Copy.
Okay.
I'll take that. Good.
Alright. Fuel valve is on. Throttle to 17. Carb beat. That's a slight drop. Goes. Those seemed a little rough to me.
Try again. Alright, come back. Alright, run it up to about 2,000 RPM.
Air 241 Charlie Whiskey, instruments still a pause, Mike Lima Papa.
241 Charlie Whiskey, Westby Ground. You're clear to Mike Lima Papa Airport on departure. Turn right via the published optical departure procedure, Mission Bay, Tijuana. J1, Lima Alpha Papa Direct. Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.35, approximately standby tower.
Alright, we're cleared to Mike Lima Papa, right turn via the ODP out to Mission Bay, Tijuana, Jet 1, La Paz direct. 4,000, 210 and 10, 24,
Vacuum
35, and squawk from the tower.
Good.
King Air 1
pressure or good?
King Air 1 Charlie Whiskey, read back correct, advise tower IFR, prior departure, pressure frequency.
Wilco 1 Charlie Whiskey.
US ground, Sorby Tug, agitated the power.
Power beat is off. Flight
Sorry,
instruments
Tug,
checking
left
set.
ground.
That
Taxi
is showing
via
0.
Alpha, hold short of
That is
Delta.
showing a straight
Correct,
level.
via Alpha, hold short of Delta.
Taxi Alpha, hold
Gillespie ground, King Air 111 Delta X-rays at Jet Air with information Tango taxi for IFR departure.
That is showing. That is
Sorry,
set and
Tug,
is
hold
showing
short of
field
Alpha
elevation.
on Delta now.
Turn coordinator was free to move. Now,
Gillespie ground, King Air 111 Delta X-rays, Jet Air with information Tango taxi 27 right.
King Air 11,
and that's showing us
Delta X-ray, Westby Ground,
very
runway
slight
27 right,
climb.
taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie to 27 right, King Air 111 Delta
Flight
X-rays.
controls. That one is up.
Gillespie ground,
That one is down.
52156,
That one is up.
and
That
we're
one
on
is
fire
down.
east, like to taxi to Southern Cal aircraft.
Up.
Tunnel 52156, Westby Ground, verify you want to taxi to Southern Cal.
Correct, southbound Bravo.
Tunnel 156, taxi via Bravo.
Via Bravo 156.
Show you a trick now. You're a little longer legged than I am. You got your seat all the way back?
There we go.
Okay, that's number one. Now, is that too far back? Do you need to come up one?
Sorby Tug,
Yeah.
cross runway 27
Alright.
left on Alpha,
Now,
hold short of runway
Keep your
27
feet on
right.
the brakes. Sit a little bow-legged, little cowboy style for this. So rather than trying to move your knee out of the way, let it go in between like that.
Sorby Tug,
So
turn left there.
in the old days,
You're gonna cross
they had
runway
a stick
27 left,
between the knees
and then you're gonna
there.
hold short of runway
So
27 right on
all the
Alpha.
pilots sat bow-legged, so they've continued to design the cockpit with that thought in mind. So that's why it's kind of like that. All right, good. Keep going.
Flaps as required. Not needed because we're doing normal takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Seats check.
Okay.
Sorby Tug, cross runway 27 right
Restraint
on Alpha,
systems
continue
fasten.
via Charlie,
Fasten.
cross runway 35.
Passing.
Alright. Doors and windows closed and latched.
Sorby Tug, cross runway 27 right on Alpha, continue via Charlie, cross runway 35.
Mixture is set, full rich.
Full rich, good.
Radios are on, changed over to tower.
Right.
Transponders already on altitude. Anti-collision lights are on.
And 1200, okay, good.
Go ahead and turn on our landing light.
Now, before we do a takeoff,
Aztec 878,
let's do a soft field takeoff.
878.
Okay? So how we do a soft field takeoff is one click of flaps, right? 10 degrees. And we've done this before? Okay. So, what's the procedure?
For soft field, it's continue taxiing and don't stop. Keep full elevators back,
Right?
and then try and balance it on the main gear until you can get enough.
Right. And then once you take off, what do you do?
You lower the nose and pick up speed.
Stay low to the ground so that you're in the ground effect, so you can accelerate more quickly. You have less drag down low than you do at altitude. So try to stay 3-4 feet off the runway and just zoom down the runway till you get to 67 knots, then bring the nose up to a normal climb. Don't let it come way up because it'll want to. Just ease it up, to a normal climb attitude and let it climb at 67. When you get 100 feet above the runway, so in other words at 500 feet, so long as your speed's around 67, you can take one notch of flaps out. Now when you take the notch of flaps out, you may get a little sink. So as you take that notch of flaps out, you'll ease the nose up a little bit higher because you're changing the angle on the wing a little.
Okay.
Okay? So let's do a soft field takeoff.
to Julian, hold short on to right for IFAS square release.
Angle left tower, good morning. King Air 111 Delta X-ray, holding short 27 right, awaiting IFR squawk and release.
King Air 111 Delta
Do we
X-ray,
want to do the left pattern?
squawk 4336.
Yeah,
hold
because
for release.
it's too low for us.
336 and hold short for release, 27 right.
Right.
King Air
Gotta
1
wait for
Delta
32 Juliet because they already called.
Dutchess 32 Juliet, squawk 5214.
5214, 32 Julian.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 6400 Quebec, holding short 27 right, request in the pattern and for left traffic.
Cessna 6400 Quebec, Gillespie Tower, make left traffic, report a beam, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 right, 00 Quebec, making left traffic.
Okay. So add your full back pressure now because we're on a muddy field. Get this out of our way till we get up there. Don't worry about the zigzag at this point. Just go ahead. Check your windsock. Looking good. So we're going through the muck and the mud. Center line, feed in full power, and let's do this thing. Stay low, stay low, stay lower. You're a little high. There's 67, now let her come up. Climb out at 67, get 100 feet, take the flaps out. That was nice.
King Air 1 Delta X-ray, amendment to your clearance on departure, fly heading 320. Initial altitude will be 3,000, and departure frequency will be 125.3.
Okay, 320 on the heading up to 3000 and 125.3 for King Air 1 Delta X-ray.
King Air 1 Delta X-ray, read back correct, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
27 right, clear for takeoff, King Air 111 Delta X-ray.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 132 Echo, you are holding short to 7 left, ready for takeoff, left close left in full stop.
Cessna 24 Echo, Gillespie Tower, hold short runway 27 left.
Holding short to 7 left, for Echo.
Tower, 556 Romeo, I'll be in the tower.
Call 67 Romeo, traffic departing 27 right to King Air, caution wing turbulence, runway 27 left, cleared, touch and go.
Clear to do some left and we will pay attention to the weight of the Romeo.
So we really want to come down the middle of that, like right over that street down there.
All right.
That kind of lines you up.
King Air 1 Delta X-ray, contact SoCal departure, have a good flight.
1 Delta X-ray, see you back Wednesday.
Cessna 0 Quebec, keep your down a little bit wider for traffic, helicopter orbiting just southeast of the field.
Alright, we'll make our downwind wider. 60 Quebec.
0 Quebec, thank you. Number 2, follow the Cessna turning base, runway 27 left, clear, touch and go. Caution, wing terminal.
Clear touch and go, 27 left, and we have the traffic in sight, 00 Quebec.
Dodgers 32 Juliet, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, this is 32 Juliet.
That's just 32 Juliet, contact SoCal departure, have a good flight.
Contact SoCal departure, 32 Juliet, good day.
Cessna 24 Echo, make left traffic, report to be in the tower, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
24 Echo, clear for takeoff, runway 27 left, report to be.
Very good. Do me a favor. Slide your hand back a little bit. Get more fingers and thumb rather than fist. I think it's going to smooth things out a little bit for you if you can get into the habit of doing that. But that was nice. The only other thing that I would say is that you got a little slow a little early.
Yeah.
You had just enough energy to finish it, but just. You know what I mean? So try to keep your speed around 58 to 60 when you're on that short final until you're about ready to start the round out. We want to float it a little longer than that. For a normal landing, for a short field landing, that was fine. But you didn't set it up for a short field because your aiming spot was the numbers. For a short field, you'd bring the aiming spot into the grass.
4303, King 1 Charlie Whiskey.
So let's do this. Let's make this landing a soft field landing.
Okay.
So I'll talk about that here.
67 Romeo runway.
A soft field landing.
Touch and go.
Make your approach somewhere around 63 to 65, in that range. Okay, because you're going to use that extra energy to set down real gentle-like. Still make your aiming spot in the grass, but we're not so much concerned about short field as we are not floating too long. And you'll carry a little bit of power. You'll pull all the power out to do your round out, and then you might squeeze in just enough power to hear it, barely, to soften the touchdown. The idea is that we're trying to let our wheels touch down on the runway as gently as possible. Soft field. So we're going to land on that mucky field we just took off from, so to speak.
Got it.
Got it.
Zero Quebec, widen out your downwind.
Zero Quebec, widening out. I thought that was a one-off. I didn't realize that he wanted us to continue that. Okay.
And jump right. We're just going to be right over here by Mission Hill at about 1,200.
Jump right, Roger. Cessna 0 Quebec, runway 27 left, clear, touch and go, traffic will be crossing downfield.
Clear touch and go, 27 left, 00 Quebec.
What did he say? Traffic what?
Not sure. I think he said downwind, probably.
King, I want Charlie Whiskey amendment to your instructions now on your IFR. Departure will be turn right heading 320. Be a north departure heading 320. Initial altitude will be 3,000 and departure frequency 125.3.
Okay, on departure, right heading 320 up to 3,000 and 25.3 for the departure, King 1 Charlie Whiskey.
Tower 124 copy.
Cessna 24 Echo, traffic short final, runway 27 left, clear to land.
We got the traffic inside, clear to land 27 left, 24 Echo.
Okay, so ease a little power out. Let's get a little lower sooner. Keep that speed around 65 or so. Remember, it's all about touching down gentle. Right. Drop your nose, you're still a little slow. Okay, now set yourself up. Pull the power out, do your flare, and then you can add a little. Hold it off the runway. Stay very, now touch of power, just a touch. Let her settle down gentle. That's soft. Keep that nose out of the muck, pull the power out. Now add full power, take off.
King Air 1 Charlie Whiskey,
all right, we'll fly wide downwind this time.
6,000, climb and maintain 6,000 on departure. Runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tap your toe brakes.
Climb maintain 6,000, we're cleared for takeoff. 27 right, King Air 1
It'll
Charlie.
stop all that vibration.
Glide 3 power, Cherokee 329er AA, holding short 27 left. Request left, close, traffic.
Cherokee 329er 88, Gillespie Tower, hold short, runway 27 left.
Hold short 27 left, 329er AA.
Cutlass 6M Romeo, turn your base east of Twin Peaks for a departure. Runway 27 left, clear, touch and go.
27 left, clear, just go 6M Romeo.
Gillespie information, uniform, wind 290 at 6, altitude 299er.
290 at 6, so that's about a 2-knot crosswind, not much.
King 1 Charlie Whiskey, contact SoCal departure 125.3, good day.
All right, over to departure 25-3, good day.
The 24 Echo, contact ground.
Say at 1200, you're safe.
Left traffic, report a beam runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
229 rated 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
That's good. Sinking. Add a little more power.
Cessna 00 Quebec number 2, follow the Cutlass Beam Twin Peaks on final, runway 27 left, cleared touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 27 left, 00 Quebec.
Got him. He's just in front of Rattlesnake, down low.
Oh, okay, I see now.
There's your chopper. Extend out a little bit. Since he's orbiting right over that, we want to get at least to the blue roof. So, don't turn early. Same thing, soft field, okay?
Okay.
Galaxy Tower, Cessna 124 request, holding short 27 left, ready for takeoff, left close to traffic, full stop. Also request to have short field takeoff,
Cessna 24 Echo, Gulf Tower, roger. Approved, hold short, runway 27 left.
Short field takeoff approved and holding short 27 left, 24 Echo.
Tower S1, we're all done on station with uniform, like to land at Astor Base.
S301, roger, landing at the Astor Base will be at your own risk, wind 240 at 6. Got Cherokee traffic coming up, left down the beam.
Roger, we'll be looking for him and appreciate the help. And we have him inside, we'll maintain separation.
Roger. Cherokee 988, I will call your base, runway 27 left, cleared touch and go.
988, you call my base, 27 left, clear touch and go.
Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off now, hold it off, hold it off. Ah, we hit a little hard. We're stuck in the mud. Okay, let's do a soft field takeoff. Hold up. So let's do this. Balance on there. Go ahead and feed your power in. Full power. Stay on your center line. You break ground. Just stay low. We're going out over the grass low. Stay low. Out over the grass.
27 left.
Stay low. Stay low out over the grass. Now go. Come left a little. I just wanted to do that, that's all. I wouldn't have the guts to do that, but I knew you would.
Cherokee 988, base approved.
988, base approved, thank you.
That was our third one, right?
Yeah.
Tower 67 Romeo, it's beam Tower 27 left.
Golf 67 Romeo number 2, follow the Cherokee turning final runway 27 left, cleared, touch and go.
27 left, cleared, touch and go number 2, traffic inside 67 Romeo.
Wind check.
Wind calm.
Zero, Quebec downwind. Do you still need us to widen out for these?
There's a Quebec negative. You can do normal pattern now, number 2. Follow Cessna short final runway 27 left, cleared, touch and go.
27 left, 00 Quebec, thank you.
Tower Cessna 1324 Echo Bay.
Cessna 24 Echo, follow the traffic turning base, runway 27 left, cleared, touch and go.
27 left, clear to land, 24 Echo.
Sorry, clear to land, 24 Echo.
To land, 24 Echo, 27 left.
You don't need an altimeter here, do you?
No.
You got airspeed, you got a window, right?
Yep.
Cherokee 988 number 2, follow the Cessna on base, runway 27 left, cleared, touch and go.
Cherokee 329A, number 2, follow.
All right, now,
2988,
hold
number
up.
2.
Put some brakes on.
Yeah,
Now
touch
put some
and go.
brakes. Slow us down a little bit. Okay. Now get your nose up. Give me a soft field takeoff. Ready? Go. Full power.